What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my day one of my vacation. Vacay. Gotta love it. So, got back from the dentist. Really, really nice dentist. She kind of, instead of pulling the tooth, she kind of told me that we could try with the filling. So, I'm gonna try that tomorrow. Oh, the mute was on. I'm sorry. Welcome, everyone, to my war plan game experience. Alright, so day one of my vacation. It's good. Got some good news from the dentist. She's a really good dentist. I really like her. She, instead of like saying, hey, we don't need to pull the tooth, like the doctor said, we can do the filling. It's also not infected, so like really good stuff. I really thankful. So I gotta fill it in, and then there's a few other ones that I gotta do fill in. So I rather do filling than root canal, right? Like previous dentists I went to before, they were like immediately root canal or removal of tooth. This dentist she's really amazing. She was just like, let's do the filling. I think we can knock it out with the filling. So very good, very happy. If I could give a tip to the dentist, I would. All right, so I did some research, and I went through the manual, and apparently didn't find anything really much in the manual. There's a lot of math there, so it's not something you can go through 1, 2, 3. But here I found the actual developer was saying that I can do a supply beachhead with naval units to help offset the port not getting stuff. And then somebody here said just spam oilers and trucks. Okay. All right. Just spam oilers and trucks. All right. We'll do that. Well, I'll do that. Well, I'll try that. All right. So, what's the effectiveness of this? I'm going to take English Navy here. I don't need everybody. I'll do that. And I want to knock out put them there, so this way they're within range and I can start hitting German subs there, or helping the escorts or whatever. And then let's try this thing. All right. Alright, use oiler, resupply, supply beachhead. Oh, I can't move him, I just did. Okay, I'll have to move him out. Airborne! Alright, so day one of my vacation, man. I'm motivated. Relaxed. Except little, I still got to do the dentist appointment. So, but for the most part, I'm good to go. I think. I don't know. Knock on wood, everything works out. Let's move this guy here. I would love to push this far forward, but I don't have the reinforcements. I have this guy. Ooh, I have an armored core here. Let's move him here. And then next turn we'll bring him down. Bring some units. Got my coffee here. Black coffee. She was really, my dentist was really good. She was saying like basically stay away from soda, because the acidic, and I apparently have some kind of acid reflux or something. She sees it in my teeth, and I'm like, oh wow. It's just like, yeah, it's like you wouldn't know that you would have it. Sometimes it's just, I'm like, oh wow. Interdicted by airstrike. Dang it. Okay. So that's not good. Bring more planes, trains, and automobiles. Yeah, I definitely need to prioritize the planes. Ooh, I could do bombing. Alright, so, what's the plan, guys? What's the plan? I don't know. Alright, I have a salient, or what do you call this? It's not a salient, it's a, let me pull up the chat, maybe you guys can help me. It's not a salient, it's a, I gotta find out the different terminology here. But it's not a salient, it's a, I don't know, I forgot the dang on word. My memory stinks. But whatever this is, I want to cut through. Like, I could bring this armored core down, right? And I have a feeling like I could collapse this line, push this in, maybe send some extra rifle cores and stuff like that here to connect and break them. I think that would be the number one thing, but they're not making it easy for me because, as you can see, I had to pull some forces here. They're making strikes here to kind of like, I guess, to keep my units busy, you know? So this way I'm not transferring everything to a different front, you know? But I'm gonna try to move everybody I can that's free up north to make this massive operation happen. So yeah, and then once I get these 3 units filled up, I think it'll be better. I want to attack this guy, but at the same time, like, I don't want to lose a lot of my guys doing it. It's 2-1. I think next turn I'll bomb the crap out of that guy. Riga. Oh snap, I could keep moving. Keep pushing, boys. I'm gonna make you a Farabama. I don't have the money for it. Yeah, I figured. Dang it. Alright. I think we're good for now. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Right? I don't know where I can concentrate. Let me start hitting this guy. And apparently I can start hitting them at the ports, blockading the ports and stuff like that. I was reading a little bit about that. So, I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay, I can bring these 2 guys in. Who else? Well, I got Americanos. Alright. And then, I feel like I had more ships at one point. Like, I had like a massive American fleet. Let's, I guess, do some raiding here. It says that I can, in the manual I was reading a if I read it correctly, it said I can. Heck, did all my American ships go? I know I had a lot more. All right, let's head to the. I don't have nobody here. Wow, it's very scary when you see America is just nobody in there. Like Germany technically could put. I mean, theoretically, they could whatever they have in their navy, put some troops on boats and fly across here and drop them in D.C. or Boston. You know, that would be a major blow. Major blow. That's why you need militia, like state defense forces, you know, like homeland defense force like the English had. You know, you need that. So you don't want to leave them alone. You know. Oh, I can move you. All right, good. Ooh. Spicy. Yeah, I could do that. Come around their flank. What do you guys think? This is probably... Oh, that's a large formation of Italian troops. Yeah, we're not doing that. All right, we'll go this way. We'll go the safe way. Polish Air Force. Polski. Is anybody else I can move? I can move you. Dude, I feel like I should at least go here and try to get around their flanks. I think that will freak them out with two breakouts. And I do have the forces. Like, I can move this guy up. I can move this guy. Yeah, let's do that. You know? I can move him here. I move the English armored corps there, which is probably not the best idea, but whatever. You know, this is going to scare them. I should probably swap those two units out. And they're going to start seeing my forces kind of like surround them. I think they're going to pull out. If I were the AI. 22nd mech is here. 1 out of 1. Did you see that? Oh, jeez. Oy, oy, oy. Not enough shipyards. Not enough shipyards. Not enough shipyards. I got one coming. I don't think I need more than that, right? Let's do another one. Maybe I can ship it to the Soviet Union and help them out. Bombing time! I wish I could reach that guy there. Alright. Keep him coming, boys. Wow, 3. Boom shakalaka. We're taking some losses, but it's okay. Wow, I really creamed them. Keep them coming. Keep dropping them bombs. I used everybody. Wah, wah. But I wish I could push. Just don't have it. Yeah, let's focus there. I'm gonna leave one bomber there. The Soviet Air Army there. So these guys are going to concentrate here. I have these two bombers well in this area. We're going to concentrate here. I know I could push forward, but should I? That's the question. To be or not to be, Captain, that is the question that preoccupies our people. If I go here, I mean, I'm sure they have a 5th Division. They have 2 battleships there. What if I move him here? I have 3 corps smash in. Or I could move this guy here and then transfer this armored corps. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Maybe I should have waited. I'll put you there. I don't want them to break it and take that airplane guy. Alright, I think we're good to go. There's not much else we could do. We're going to rest and repair. Yeah, I know. Partisan activity, good. Partisan activity, good. Partisan activity, good. Alright, enter. I don't think there's anything else I could buy, right? Whew. Did you guys hear about Twitter? Wow. Everybody's talking about it. I just find it crazy. Absolutely crazy. First time that I went on Twitter on my regular feed, you know, my regular strategy wargamer feed. I was going through it and it said something like, show us your, I'm not gonna say it because, oh man, they hit my ships. I need my fighters to be closer to the front. And it said, show us your B, I'm not going to say because they're going to, YouTube's going to algorithm, whatever, BOOB, S, for, to show your, you know, to show support against, against racism or something like that. And I'm like, this wouldn't be allowed on Twitter. So I clicked on it and I'm like, okay. So, interesting. So, yeah. I mean, there are, like, filters on Twitter. I believe, like, you can do, like, uncensored Twitter, and you can see stuff like that. But, like, everybody's normal account has the filters turned on, just like in Facebook. You're not going to see stuff like that. I don't know if Facebook has an unfiltered kind of thing where you can see you know, like crazy stuff or explicit stuff, but Twitter I believe has an option where you can turn that off, but by default everybody has it turned on, so you're not normally supposed to see stuff like that. But apparently went through, I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. It's one sign that Twitter's like literally falling apart. It is falling apart. Experts on numerous tech websites, The Verge. I was listening to iMore. I was listening to I forgot I think a couple other podcasts. One was New York Times podcast, and they were saying like Kara Swisher, Recode, Decode. They were all saying how like it is literally turmoil at Twitter. Like he fired so many people and realized, oh man, I was not supposed to fire this select group of people. They're the ones running, content or whatever. And so after they fire them, they call them, hey, can you come back? Like seriously. Man, I was just like, and apparently Elon reached out to Kara Swisher. If you guys don't know Kara Swisher, she's an incredible tech journalist. And she goes into a little political journalism now. But she's heavy with tech journalism. Like she knows, well, pretty much everybody in the tech industry. And apparently Elon reached out to her and said, like, what are your thoughts? And she told him. And he didn't like what she told him. Apparently she said, like, you need to, like, I forgot what she said on the podcast. But basically, like, she said, like, you need to hire good people. Like, you're not, the people you brought over from Tesla and whatever, SpaceX, they're not familiar with this. This is a different medium, Working with rockets, oh crap, they're really breaking me. Working with rockets and electric cars is very different from social media. You can't just think you can bring those people over and they're going to automatically know what they're doing. You need to hire this person, you need to hire this person. They know social media. They know how to do content filtration and advertisement. They lost a lot in advertisement, like Twitter did. Like all their big advertisers that they were making money from, they left. Jeez, man, are you kidding me? They left. That is where Twitter makes money. Like, they lost their advertisers. Oh, man, this is bad. I think they're trying to get my attention away from there to focus on there. Because there are holes. There are a lot of holes on the line. But yeah, I mean, they lost they're losing advertisers left and right. And then, so to support Twitter, becoming profitable, it's not even becoming them profitable. Twitter was doing okay, It's just that Elon spent so much money on Twitter that he has to make $1 billion interest payment. An interest payment. I don't even think this is on the principle that he owes $40-something billion for paying for Twitter. Which, by the way, is stupid on itself because Twitter was worth only like 20 to 30 billion, somewhere around there. So he paid an extra like $14 billion for it. Like, and honestly, like, if Elon was smart, and this tells you he's not smart. If Elon was smart, he would have done this. He would have done it the Steve Jobs way, honestly. Like Steve Jobs sold Next to Apple. And he was never supposed to be like a CEO. Like he said, I'll sell you the Next, I'll sell you the operating system. And he slowly said, all right. Steve Jobs, the way he kind of came back to Apple was like, he really thought things out. Like he really planned things out. And he pulled people from the board that he knew were not going to be good or not support him. He played the long game. And he made Apple his fully, and was able to roll out the first iMac in 1998, I believe, the first iPod, and Apple is where it is today. with a lot of those products and those decisions and such throughout that course of history. And so what Elon should have done was this. He owned like 10% of Twitter. He should have like laid back, and Twitter was okay. It was struggling a bit. It didn't have direction. Everybody at that point knew Elon had direction in SpaceX. Tesla, and then PayPal. If you guys don't remember, PayPal was created by Elon. Elon sold it. So Elon had a lot of success in his life. Yeah, I'm not moving my core there so you can attack me twice. No, I'm not stupid. So he could have just stayed as a member of the board, woo the board, kind of like take them out to dinner, or fancy yacht, really get some allies on that board. So when, the board is like, man, we got to do something. We need better leadership. Hey, Elon, I was wondering, what do you think about you being CEO? Well, I mean, if you guys want me as CEO, I mean, do you feel like we're at a point that we need a new CEO? It's like, Elon, look at the way the company's going. We need good leadership. Okay, all right, I'll do it. And by the way, he would have done it for $0, right? Like, he wouldn't have to pay for it. He could have been CEO without having to deal with that stuff. Like, you gotta... Instead, he said, I'm going to pay $40-something billion for it, which everybody thought was a joke. Like, tech journalists were like, that's a joke. He just threw out that number. And maybe he did, but it was a bad number, dude. Really bad idea. Okay, I can't supply beachhead. Okay, so let's supply beachhead. Okay, so, alright. So, I guess that's how it works. It didn't increase it a lot. It went up by 1, but I'll take that. But yeah, it's just, to me, it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts that he spent $40-something billion on this. It wasn't worth that. And then I don't know what kind of lawyers he has, but he should have made like a fallback clause. So like if he decided to like, this is not worth it, right? Only owe a couple of $1 billion. That you want to cancel the contract, not. And play those games that he did with the board and stuff like that. That really pissed off the board. And obviously he fired them all, Can I cut them off completely from supply? If I go around here... Yeah, I could. Let's do that. Undo that one. But yeah, to me, I just think that's the whole thing that he did was just... And it's just... Kara Swisher was talking about how, like, he lost a lot of, like, good people that knew how Twitter runs. And, like, a lot of... They're projecting that Twitter is going to just, like, collapse. in terms of like you go to Twitter, twitter.com, or you go to Twitter on your phone, and it's not going to work because the people that make it work have left. A lot of them have left, or all of them have left, and they're talking about how when there is new change in management or something like that, they have to file for FTC, some validation or something like that, privacy, apparently they're not following it, or what have you, or the lawyers are not there. Whatever they were talking about on that tech podcast, they were saying the lawyers are not there, and now the engineers have to. Yeah, that's what they were saying. The engineers now have to read up on privacy law to ensure that whatever updates they roll out are consistent with FCC protocols. I can tell you, engineers don't know lawyers stuff, so that's going to be a problem. And one of the big lawyers went on the Twitter Slack channel and said, hey, this is serious. You engineers are liable if you accidentally roll something out that violates FTC. You can go to jail, prison. So I can imagine a lot of those engineers are like, yeah, I'd rather quit. I mean, just I don't understand how the stupid things that he's been doing is just absolutely ridiculous. And then, so I don't know if you guys know, there's a verification on Twitter. So, like, if you're the president of the United States, or if you're, like, I don't know, GE, Apple, right? There's a verification that you go through. So that way people know Apple is Apple and GE is GE, right? And the president is the president, right? That you can't just say, get the handle at President of the United States, because obviously, so they put a verified check there that Twitter employees do some investigation. It was like, yes, this is the President of the United States, worked with the White House, that is the actual Twitter handle, and such. Anyway, so they rolled out Twitter Blue, and for $8 a month, $8 a month, you can get yourself verified, right? A check mark, or actually, you probably see the opposite way. There you go, whatever. So for $8 a month, you can get yourself verified. And basically, it's $8 and you get verified. See, this could be a problem, right? So if you're... if you type in the handle at General Electric, right, and then you do your verification, you pay the $8, you're now verified as General Electric. So people register all these different handles. They registered LeBron James and wrote that I want to be traded. So, that created some turmoil because people were like, "Oh snap! This is LeBron James's. This is LeBron James. I mean, it's verified, so it's oh snap!" So, and then people were doing this for companies and brands throughout Twitter, and it was causing so much turmoil. Like, the stock market was getting affected by it. One of the senators in the U.S. Senate, somebody took his name and verified and was posting all this stuff. And so obviously he sent a letter to Elon Musk like, dude, you need to fix yourself. Like, oh man, it's just so bad. So to combat this, Elon did another Twitter verification on top of the regular verification. So you would have a blue check mark, which means that you're verified with Twitter Blue. But now there is another verification. It's a gray check mark, which means that you are who you are. And that lasted a total of like 4 hours. because some tech journalists like MKBHD, if you guys not familiar, he's a big tech journalist, tech YouTuber, and he does like interviews with the head of Microsoft and Google. Very popular. He posted, it was just like the way it was, the way it's going, right? And so Elon wrote back, she's like, I already dropped it. It lasted like a couple hours. A couple hours. And then the next day, like I think a day or two, I don't even think it lasted 24 hours. 24 hours, I think, after Twitter Blue launched, the blue checkmark one, they shut it down. They shut it down. Like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. I like the tech journalists I talk to, like they've never seen a product roll out this bad. Like they never seen such a crash like this. I was just like, wow. And it's crazy, like, if you, and I listen to a lot of tech podcasts, like Linux podcasts and podcasts on Mac and such. Even the Linux podcast, that they talk about like the new distribution of Fedora, stuff like that. They got into it because it's such huge news at this point. Like it's funny. I'll be honest. It's sad, but it's also funny, I think. Oh snap! He took out 2 of mine. Dang it! Come on! All right, let's just hit him. Okay, good. All right, so we took Cherbourg. So that's one more port now that we have. Shoot, I lost 2. Oh, mama. Should I put that guy back? Yeah, let's get him out. Shoot. Who else is ready to go back? You're at 53, right? I'm going to leave these guys a little bit longer, I think. Probably move this guy. I'm going to wait a little bit for effectiveness to go. He's at 81. Let's wait a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to move you 2 guys here. Tactical group. I got so many bombers right now, it's not even funny. Paratroopers. In fact, I'm probably going to load the paratroopers up on the boats. And then you guys... Supply beachhead. Yeah, baby! So that's how you do it. It's just weird. But I'll take it. Oh, man. You know, I honestly thought, like, going back a couple of years, like 5 or so years, right, when SpaceX was developing and Tesla was developing, I honestly thought, like, Elon was going to be the next Steve Jobs. And no. You know, it reminds me of that song, or that rock thing, is it better to burn out than fade away? Elon's burning out. Elon's better, is definitely burning out. He's lost. It's just crazy the way things are. Like, I cannot believe it. It's just shocking. You know, and I was thinking at one point to buy a Tesla. Yeah, I know some of you guys are maybe not on board with the electrical thing, but the reason why I was thinking about it was, like, look, I love combustion cars. Like, you know, I mean, but it's not the future. The future is electric. We all know that. All the vehicle manufacturers are going there. I mean, they're making trucks now that can go like 1,000 miles. You know, like insane, 0 to 60 in 2 to 3 seconds in a truck. You know, like ridiculous. And don't get me wrong, I love parts of the combustion car where you know you go, you know, just hit the gas and stuff like that. I will miss that. But I was thinking about Tesla because it was so cool just to be like at home and just plug it in, right? And then get that 300, 400, 500 or whatever miles that they get, especially when they come out with the new type of batteries. I think cobalt is the new type of material that they're using, or a different version of the lithium ion. I forgot which one. But it's supposed to extend battery life by, I think, up to 10 times. So if your car goes 400 miles, at least 1,000 or 2, right? Range wise. It would be really cool just to get up in the morning, get in the car, you know, I got 1,000 miles to go, you know, before I have to recharge. It would be really cool. So I was looking into it. And as much as Tesla gets for their tech stuff on their car, there's a lot of issues. And it's cosmetic. A lot of them are cosmetic. But like, so on my Ford car, like, you could see like attention to detail, like the paneling is straight, you know, the lines like this. Tesla's is not like that. Like, people will say, like, do you see this line? And then you see this line? Well, this line looks 2 times bigger than this seam, you know? And, you know, you'll follow the lines and then it'll go like this, you know? Just weird stuff like that. Attention to detail is not there. And a lot of people are, like, complaining about, like, so your Tesla, like in cold temperatures, your Tesla will say, like, I have a range of 100. But one guy was saying, like, if it's at a certain temperature or below that temperature, you'll guzzle through that 100 miles in like 60 or 70 miles. You know, I feel honestly like if there needs to be improvement in Tesla cars. Like, they should be like, okay, the battery's this cold. Normally it would be 100 miles, but let's, for, you know, approximate 70 miles or 60 miles. It's better to underestimate, you know, under promise and over deliver, right? That was one thing about Apple, is like they always were like, iPad gets 10 hours of battery life, right? And every tech reviewer is just like, Apple says 10 hours, it's like, we always find out it's like 11, 12, 13 hours. So it's always good to under promise and over deliver, you know. Oh, check this out. They left. I wonder if this is a what do you call it? A trap here, because I can literally push and make and surround them. I just don't know if I have the troops to do it. Especially they put a lot of troops on this border and are hitting me. I could put one armored corps. Shoot, I could actually have this armored corps go all the way to the other side. Well, no, not really. Almost. I'll have the forces once I destroy him. There we go. Zoom zoom! Yeah, zoom zoom zoom. I'm gonna do this. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, dude, that was a bad decision. Let's do that and this. Oh, man, that's probably bad. But I want to see what happens here. This is completely cut off. They are completely cut off in this one. I can come here, and I have this guy here that could take that position. Right? Let me move him back a little bit. Alright, let's not go crazy. Let's just do this. Let's start the bombing on this guy. And then we can do the 4-1. There we go. Only problem is I could push. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Bombs away. Alright. Alright, stand by. Put these little crappy units in there. I want to take risks. That's what I want to do, and I'm doing it. I wish I can cut this bloody thing off. But I feel like this is gonna hurt them. By me doing this, they're gonna have to put forces here, because right now they're completely cut off, without a doubt. I can't hit them yet. Dang it, how are they bloody doing that? I have fighters on the front lines. Man, this is bad right here. Look at this. They got 3 of these units in. So I definitely have to pull this guy out. Him here. Him there. They're going to hit here. And I don't have strong units left. I mean, I got this guy here I can pull, but he's technically a reserve. How far can you go? Only there. None of you guys are entrenched, so let's do this. Oh, shit. Dang it. Son of a gun. That's gonna be great. Unbelievable. Let's hit them. Push them back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, we're there. We're there. They have holes in their lines. I could push. Like, I could do great things here, but I just don't have the bodies in it. The combat effectiveness is low. It's just, if I could destroy these guys in this little pocket. This, what can we call this pocket? The Slonim pocket. Or the Gorno pocket. Whatever sounds better, right? The Slonim pockets. Let me see if I can... Alright, you got 3, right? Go here. Supply beachhead. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how it's done, my friends. Supply beachhead. Just keep supplying them. Keep supplying them. Airborne. I'm gonna do some power drops soon. 101st, baby. You know where we're gonna do them. It just popped into my head right now. No, I'm sorry. And the reason why, I want Antwerp and Rotterdam. If I get them, right, 2 9 ports, right, if I drop paratroopers here and here, I cut supply here. I could probably put some, I don't know, and then fast forward some units. This would be like Operation Market Garden, but working. And there's small formations. I feel like I hit them hard enough. Maybe put the troops next to each other. You know, no. One here and then one here, so they don't have that penalty to cross the river. But then I lose that. Then I can have the allies come up here. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We're not going to do that for a couple of weeks, probably a month or 2. So, still a while away. Nice. Alright, let's make sure the U.S. Please tell me you can give me merchants. Now you know shipyard. Surprise, surprise. Supply oiler. Okay. Because that's one thing they were saying. Get a lot of supply oilers so you can keep the ships out on sea. I'll have 10. And the British at $21 really don't provide much. Alright. Reports. Let's see. No reinforcement. Surprise. 4 merchant, 4 merchant, 3 merchants. Jeez. Look at all these freaking... There's got to be something done to deal with these daggone... Yeah, they're right on the U.S. coast, too. I need U.S. ships in this area. Oh, I can supply beachhead from the subs. I just saw that. I'm gonna leave it right there. That's weird. Imagine coming out of a sub and just throwing crates. Hey, hey! Bring up the 50 soldiers! Alright, very good, very good! I literally have Paris surrounded. Like, I could rip it apart. In fact, where are my bombers? I still have bombers, right? Yeah. Please tell me I got you. Yes. There we go. Alright. Ah, I can't use you. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, man, I lost 2 losses on that one. Alright, that's good enough, I think, right? I don't have anybody else. It's Interceptor, Fighter Bomber. Alright, I'm gonna move... Why is your effectiveness at 15? That's horrible, dude. I'm gonna switch some of these guys from fighter bombers to interceptors. Because the German Luftwaffe is becoming a pain. Alright, so let's do the Paris attack now. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh! There goes Paris! Paris! I'll have the Americans take it. Paris is liberated! Germans might be a little bit worried now. Just a little bit. The Americans are ready to roll. Rock and roll. Can't have the roll without the rock. Ooh, I could push. Ooh, oh, that's hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That no. Yeah, I'll move you up forward. So I'm going to have the English take the right flank of the army. Vroom, vroom. I'm just concerned about the counterattack. I know. I am concerned about that, but I think by putting all these units here and then surrounding these units, cutting them off from supply, I think their entire western front will collapse. And there's not much I could do here besides just hold. Let's do that. Come on, baby. We should do that. What if I just do 1, 2, 3? Then I'll swap with you. There we go! And I'll put a heavy unit in with this guy after this, and we'll counterattack here. Well, we're gonna hurt them. We're gonna hurt them. We're not just gonna stand idle. They want to bring the pain. I'll bring the pain. Donny boy. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna just dig in here because they're expecting me to come. Here I can destroy this unit though. Come on. There we go, destroyed. I'm gonna pull back just for a little bit. And you're fully entrenched, very good. Very good, very good. I got some subs here. Go to port, relax. Relax. I gotta send some U.S. forces that way to start hitting those fracking submarines. There's gotta be a better way in Warplan 2 or an update to this game that deals with the subs better. The U-boats. They're a pain in that. Alright, I think we're good to go. There's nothing else, right? I always worry that there is. I want these guys to be like, go down to like 5, you know? Just gotta give it time, gotta give it time. I gotta do some work on my other job soon. Got a whole event planned this weekend. What? Lyon? Why did they just bomb Lyon? What the heck just happened? Why would the Germans bomb Lyon? That doesn't make sense. Unless Germany declared war on Vichy France. I hope that didn't happen. I hope. I wonder, since their supply's been cut off for a while, if they could even bridge that line. You know, like, get back. You really are going to put stuff in that hole. You're not going to really make it anywhere. I mean, they got a whole strong army there, and they could push, but I think it's a bad idea, honestly. You know, you have so many holes in the line that and the Americans are coming out straight. I'll be in Berlin before you can pull those forces out, you know. And you can see they're trying to. The Italians pulled back. I wonder if the Germans could even move. I think this is a good opportunity. I don't think they have the troops to stand in front. I think I can, like, jut out all the way to, like, Brussels. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have the bodies now. And I could supply the beachheads now. So I don't have to send them all the way back to Europe. I just have to put them on the coast, throw the supplies overboard, and yeah. Please go here. I'll give you a nice hello. I mean, whatever the units they have, they're definitely putting on the Eastern Front. They ain't not playing games. But by doing that, I mean, they're leaving the whole Western Front open. Like, there's nobody in front of a lot of these British and American units. Like, American units are going like this with binoculars, and like, I don't see anybody, dude. Like, there's nobody. And I don't hear the toot toot sound effect when you hear the Germans using the rail. So that means they might not be putting a whole swath of units to the west, or any units to the west. I mean, they're counterattacking. They're taking losses, though. Yeah, you see? The plane signal came up. That means they're trying to interdict. Oh, shoot! I lost a Russian unit. Shoot, they're pushing us back with these brakes. I think that was the armored unit that I had. Oh, crap. Oh, now they're trying to actually push along this river. They're attacking there now. They're not playing games. They're throwing everything they can. Guys, seriously, I'm seriously thinking about taking some American troops and doing the invasion of Italy. Opening up another brand new front. This way to pull whatever they can out, you know? Or maybe by Palesti. I need to hit that oil field. That is what's supplying all these motorized and armored units. That means they have enough, they're still getting enough oil. Even though I'm destroying half their oil supply, that other half is still being very effective. It's not holding them back as much as I wanted to. And those guys in that pocket are cut off. They should be completely drained. Or at least by half. Or a quarter, at least. I mean, right here, it even said... Oh, I'll show you in a sec. They're going to try to get those units out of the Danzig area. It's fine by me. Get them out of there, because I can't cut their supplies. I can't even get the ships into the... Unless I invade Denmark. Then I could put the Allied Navy into this sea here and knock out the German Navy, while also creating a new front. I'm hoping this UK Corps can hold. One cool thing is, like, I'm going up to New York this weekend, and we're gonna see my family, but we might be moving to New York, so we're gonna check out this apartment. And I was thinking, I was like, normally when I go to New York, I can't play my games. I can't play War Plan, right? I can't play Victoria 2, Imperator Rome. But with my Steam Deck now, I can. So, that's going to be cool. You know, and I just technically need to bring my Steam Deck, keyboard, and monitor. That's it. You know, I mean, I don't really need the keyboard and monitor, but I do want to, you know, be like, hey, Dad, I need to use your TV for a little bit. All right. I'm telling you, this Steam Deck thing, Switch sales have slumped, apparently. I was listening to a tech podcast, and Nintendo's Switch sales have slumped. I wonder why. Can't play Warplane on the Switch. I honestly think the Nintendo Switch, like, if everybody knows about, once the Steam Deck hits store shelves and people see, wait a minute, are you telling me I can play my favorite games on this device rather than a Switch, which is all the stuff there is proprietary? Vichy North Africa joins the Allies. Vichy North Africa joined after Germany occupies mainland Vichy France. I see. Okay. Yeah. Now, Vichy France is now part of the Allies. And Germany did this because they want to... well, my supply problem is over because I have Marseille now. But yeah, this... they want to come it through this way. So that means I have to open up another front. I have to move. It's smart. AI is smart. By invading Vichy France, right? They know that this little corridor that I had, where I have all these units moving through, now has to stretch. So now I have to put forces along this railroad, and then I have to put forces on the southern front here. Yeah, they're smart. They ain't stupid. Smart AI. So I'm going to have to start moving some U.S. forces. Or should I just have the U.S. here and the U.K. down south? I don't know. I have two U.S. Actually, I'll move the... I'll move Eisenhower to the south. UK will hold the center, and Patton will hold the north. So let us start moving some American armor south. Oh, because he's right on top. Smart son of a gun. Smart son of a gun. And the Vichy's are like, hey, we'll be part of you now. Yeah, I bet. Dude, I could literally roll into Germany. Like, there's nothing stopping my boys from moving, like, leaps and bounds. If I go here, I can move this American unit up here towards Stuttgart. Or here. I can have this unit come here. Like, look at that. And I could still put forces in front of these German units here. Right? So they're still facing, right? They're in bad shape, dude. They are in serious shape. I mean, serious bad shape. Where are my airborne? Airborne! Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Baby, baby, baby. And he's a Canadian. So there's nobody in front of them. And, you know, technically I could put him here and still supply him from the sea. Yeah, but no, I would take a penalty crossing. Here, I could drop the airbornes here and still supply him. And then swap them out. And then if I get Rotterdam and Antwerp, that's a long supply line that can be cut off. Hello. How you doing?
Good.
You doing good?
Mm,
You want to go night-night?
good.
I'm not going downstairs. You and your go.
Good.
Daddy's on vacation. No, go. You want coffee like last time? He had coffee. He wanted my Starbucks coffee. So I gave it to him. He's like, you didn't like it, did you? We are the champions, my friend. Do, 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 do. My baby. I know. Hold on, let me finish this. No, I'm not going, dude. No. Bring your iPad up here. Get your iPad. You can hang out with Dad. Ooh. No. I'll give you your persistence. No. Go. No. You gonna play with? All right. Gosh. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it because I gotta do work anyway. I will catch you. I know I'm going. I'm shutting this off. I'm speaking to the camera. Okay. Hope you guys enjoy this. Catch you next.